So as you guys know, this month we have been journeying through the book of Acts in the Bible, right? And initially, that first SHiFT meeting, I wasn't here, so I had some catching up to do. You know, I had to read and catch up on my word and stuff. But last week, Irv came up and he dropped some nuggets and shared some really dope points that he got from, the book of Acts so far. So has anybody been continuing to read? If not, it's okay. I just told you I had to catch up. It's cool. Okay, so as you're reading Acts, it builds and builds and builds and builds. And last week we discussed on how, they were bold and bold and bold and bold. So whenever I was reading it, I got a different revelation. I actually got this revelation from God a few months ago, and I didn't really know what he was giving it to me for or what he wanted me to do with it. I remember speaking to some friends at the camping when we went camping about, a little nugget that he gave me. But when I read through chapter 15, I was like, okay, this is exactly why you gave this to me. This is it right here. So as you guys know, in Acts, people lost their lives. The disciples, it was no game. They were being stoned. They had to go from city to city. They ain't have no iPod. They ain't had no Jordans. They had sandals. They had to depend on whatever in that city as they ministered the word. So I'm like, okay, Lord, that's pretty deep. That's pretty bold to literally only have what you have on you and take it and go from city to city and share Jesus. That's it. Nothing else. Just share Jesus, right? So I'm like, okay. People don't really realize that. And then he gave it to me. He was like, all that they went through was not to be in vain, okay? So, I'm just going to show you what he gave me. Okay, Jesus is not Santa Claus, okay? So he's not this God that's sitting high and looking low trying to figure out if you've been naughty or if you've nice. And if you've been naughty, you won't get this blessing, or you got this curse because you didn't do this. That is not what he's here for. He literally died so that you will have a happily ever after. This is no fairy tale. This is no book. They say no Cinderella. This is the real deal. This is what we have available to us. Okay, he's not a figment of our imagination. Religion tells us if you do good, you get good. Just like Santa Claus, this lie we've been told since we were children about this magical man that's going to come through the sky and come fall in a chimney and give you presents or give you coal. That's not who Jesus is. He's not going to condemn you and bash you and make you, feel bad about yourself or, make you feel like you're unworthy or ungood enough to come to him. That is not why he died. He literally died so that right now, in this moment, if I die today, if I die 30 years from now, I have a happily ever after already. I don't have to hope and pray and wish that it's all going to work out for me. I'm already victorious in this moment right now. There's nothing nobody can say to me. There's nothing I can undo to make him unlove me. There is nothing that you can do to make him love you any less. He is real, he is tangible, and he's not some fairy or some genie. So don't let people condemn you or even yourself. Sometimes we talk ourselves into dang, why I do that? I shouldn't have did that. I should have just let them get in. I shouldn't have flipped them the birds. They tried to cut me off. We all have these different things, and you play it in your head and you're like, oh man, maybe I ran out of gas because I didn't give my tithes. Or maybe no, you ran out of gas because you didn't put gas in your tank. They'll make it about God and make it try to, him showing you or proving you wrong or because you messed up. That is not what this is about. And everything going on in the book of Acts, literally, I don't know if you look at it, but it's literally them acting out on what God gave them. It's literally them acting. It's not like a play where you acting and you hoping and you reading some lines on a script. You're acting out what he's already placed inside of you. So that's what I got.